engages, I should say, that they are looking for. On paper, I kind of do prefer Heretics' composition, but similarly to what we saw in the last game when you have Vincere,
that one.
LEC going to secure an uncontested dragon.
Nicely done by him. Has that
the
level.
Vincere wall, while it did not connect, it still resulted. Oh, hang on a minute.
With a Cyclone. LEC went in for this play. Tries to go invisible again. Shale with a great flash into another Cyclone. Needs to bring down the star. Can't quite get it. LEC though in the grubs will be taken out by Trace and Maitner. Answers with one of his own. In the end, both the junglers do go down.
Poby would be able to assist him quicker. In the end, though, it ends up just being a 1-for-1 with First Blood going the way of Heretics.
Yeah, Trayson picking that one up will be happy enough. Quickness coming out from Paris as Stend remounts, gets Charm, gets the knockback, but there's the grand entrance for the knock up. And Stend is exhausted and taken out. Can't flash out of that one. Samdi looking for a little bit of time, I'll be honest. LEC looking up towards the top side. Maitner flashes for the slow. Trayson does have a flash of his own, will use it to dodge the stun, but LEC goes back in with a supreme display of talent, gets a knock-up. Trayson with the fancy feet, still dodging to the side, but can't survive. NAVI get that Drake. Mainta on his way down.
That roam already. He has the TP available, but he wants to just walk down. Yeah. He could TP back to top if he wants to, but he's not going to have the same amount of push that he had earlier in the laning phase. But across the board, NAVI with advantages.
This is great actually for NAVI because LEC is here. Supreme display of talent will knock Ice down and he is melted. So good. You're going in with the quickness. You have this big AoE attack speed buff for your team. You can also pop a Zeke's on the Rakan and you can be very happy.
Oh yeah.
With that ultimate ability haste coming out. Sheo looking here as LEC goes back in. Supreme display of talent onto Sheo. They know he doesn't have the clone, but the shockwave will come out from Seven, and LEC has to get out. The quickness, Cyclone from Sheo to stop Paris getting the charm. LEC can jump out of the back of the pit, and Paris can follow him if he stays close enough. Okay, there we are. Paris will just use the grand entrance to escape, but that should be vetoed over to Heretics. Sheo is low. NAVI are TPing in. Double TPs coming out from either team as Heretics look to take a fight around this. LEC solo, Paris diving away, Poby in the back of the pit, Maitner on that front line, going in onto Sheo. Smite comes out, it's LEC that gets it. Maitner is going to do a lot of work here on the front line. Sten pulled back with the all-out, Tracing going in with the equalizer, but he doesn't have the follow-up damage, has to flash away from Maitner as they look for the... I can't get him pressure in the lanes. Poby be able to take this tier 1 on the top side with the Ripto charging in. Does have teleport, as you say, but do you have to take the fight? The answer is decidedly no for now. You don't have control of that.
On ice. Ulti, which means that is a big ulti that is unavailable. But the reality is that they have the numbers, and there should be an uncontested dragon. But Heretics is going to contest.
Look at that backline with the Magnus Storm. Poby able to Empress divide them away. Maitner going in for a little bit more. 7 kills Paris, but Sten's already gone. And Samdi still full HP on that backline, able to step forward. Does take a chunk as he goes in, but NAVI will happily accept that trade. 2 for 1. 3 if you include Trace in a moment ago, and the 3rd dragon of the game.
Heretics really tried to catch the backline of NAVI off guard. They thought maybe if we can shut them down before the fight really starts, we can turn this in.
I really wanted to focus on, and then I remember the rest of the team kind of knew, and we'll see this catch here. I mean, what more can you say? This Kiana is pretty beefy right now. Tracing, not really much he could do there other than not walking. Which was changed slightly, does still give you that ward claiming passive, but also gives you a big burst of damage. Poby puts in this control ward, and Heretics really struggling to find any purchase. Oh, Sten going into the pit here. That is not good. That horse is going to the glue factory, I'm afraid. Magnus Storm out, but he's sent packing by LEC and Poby. And now NAVI with a man advantage can start the soul fight.
I question what the game plan was there. I imagine he was looking for a flank and he just didn't expect LEC to be in the tri-brush. Now Maitner acts as the wall once again.
Yeah, Sheo has to use the Cyclone just to keep Maitner at bay. He dives back in, the Emperor's Divide coming out of the LEC so low, already taken out with the Equalizer. Paris trying to dive into the backline, Samdi's still untouched. Poby on the Dragon, Sheo falling, but the jungler's dead. Heretics, 7 and Ice left alive to try and steal, but they can't get in. And Poby gets the soul.
Both junglers end up dropping. Overall, NAVI have given an impressive debut.
Yeah.
Sure, there are a couple things you can point out, but ultimately they've punished the mistakes that we've been seeing from Heretics. They've controlled the map well, their vision setups have been good, and Maitner seems very eager to just be present on their map, being spotted on that bot wave, with Maitner also keeping that top lane pushed in. Now with the Baron, they can set their sights on these tier 2 towers.
Every time I see that crystalline overgrowth, if it's been there for a little while, it's just an absolute chunk of a tower. Sandy stepping forward, looking for this tier 2 in the mid lane. Sten looking for a flank position, but can't quite find it. Last time we went for one of these, died at Van Dragon. 10,000.
A very tanky Cassante helping lead the way forward for his team.
That's the teleport shield sitting on him right now. Koenig Rooker just expiring. Based off your max HP, so that TP shield, very powerful when you are stacking health like this. Does fall off. Navi still get the tower. Meanwhile, Relech is just up in the top side. How are you going to deal with me? He's going to take an inhib tower by himself here. So perhaps the idea of putting the Kiana in the side rather than the Cassante working out there for Navi. Paris heals to get away from the clutches of Stend and Sheo. Now with the Sun Disc down and the inhibitor down in the top lane, Navi can readdress exactly where they want their forces to be. Still 4 on the bot side. Relech has a way.
So he was in range and then he flashed in front of it to try and to get the knockup, but they flashed at the same time.
Flash ult dash coming out from Sandy. Show looking to steal him. Poby's over the wall. The Elder's already down. Emperor's Divide comes out and pop goes the clone. And following it up, Sheo will fall. The Equalizer comes out. Seren getting chased out by Paris. Relech flashing in, looking for the fight. As Heretics do actually have an option to go in for a little bit more.
Bot lane though.
Bot lane, Poby's pushing in. Relech is going to be able to get himself back to base, and now Heretics. It's last legs, and I'm pretty sure that leg's been amputated at the knee. Nothing really left for them to stand on. Minter can just push it. Like, he can tank this tower for days. With an Elder Drake for the next 2 minutes, it is impossible for Heretics to defend.
Yeah, they're also a man down. Relech is going to make his way back towards the team.
No, he's not. He's got Razor Beaks to farm, Betty.
I don't know why he's farming Razor Beaks.
Because if their camps are up, you must take them. I was looking for a rhyme, and the only one I could think of was not appropriate.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're going to back. I mean, I guess it's fine if they're going to back. In the middle lane, they've got 3 inhibitors secured.
And Elder for another minute. Yeah, as you say, should be all done, but the Nexus falling. 2 Nexus towers stand in their way. They've taken the other 9 on the map. Super minions on the bot side. Show, oh, man, like, I've watched Sven do a flank like this, and it didn't work for him. He looked for it, and now he's going to base. 30 seconds left on the Elder. Navi will want these 2 waves to crash as quickly as possible so they can take a fight with that buff still up. Sten stepping forward, double Magnet Storm into the Equalizer, but they just don't have the damage. The horse is no more. Good damage on Sandy with that shockwave coming out. Tracing hops the stopwatch to try and survive. Paris force low, but now Tracing gets caught with the all out, and he'll die to the laser of the Elder Dragon, smiting his foes. Navi a triple for Relech, and the Nexus in their eyes. Ice Force back to the fountain, and Navi in dominating fashion will claim their first win of 2026.